Hello, I'm back here for some more Wiki. Looks like the Empire is fighting China. We don't have anything here, so it would be a good possibility to do something. We could fight China, for example. What do they want in this war? The British wants to conquer Guizhou and Gyeonggi. Where's that? Ah, that's a part of Korea. So what I guess it would make some sense just to take the north of China here, I guess. Why not? What about the resources here? If we conquer territory from China, we want to have resources for our industrialization. And it looks all the northern places have good resources, so it's conquering time. Let's go for this one. Let's think maybe which one is the best one. Because they're taking a part of Korea, I'm less like I less want them to transfer them to me. Let's also see what we have here. Eastern Steppe is not so good. Tuva has the Yenisei River. And what is that? No, this one it's the Yellow River. I believe Yellow River and Yangtze is like the heartland of China. And the most important Russian rivers are Angara, Yenisei, and Lena. No, this is the Ob. This is Irtysh, Ob. Where is Lena? There should be a Lena river also somewhere. Maybe it's not represented in the game. Or is this no, this is the Volga river, of course. I thought there was like a Lena river also that runs the other way, like most rivers. Like they end in the north, but one ends here in Lake Baikal. So this one has electricity building output. That's interesting, actually. Here in Irkutsk. So there must be some kind of power plant here. So let's take maybe here. Oh, so this one is quite good. Maybe let's take Manchuria and Tuva or something like that. Okay, let's go for this one. And add some war goals here. This one, Tuva. And let's take that one, the northern Manchuria too. And add them like this. That's fine. It's mobilization time and drafting time. Let's send our boys to battle. We are doing the Russian way, where you just send a lot of We are just sending a lot of men to the problem. It works in this game where there is no supply mechanics or so. In Hearts of Iron or so, it would have been very hard to play like this. And here is the professional army. That's perfect. It's time to change next. We almost have perfect laws now. We have everything that we can do. We can't do multiculti yet. It's social security, and this one would be good. Compulsory primary school. We would need industrialist, armed forces, or intelligentsia in the government for that. Could do this one. Yeah, let's do that one, I guess. What does she want? Yeah, she's a commie. So, gonna take like a weaker government just so we can push through that. Kinda know all of this. Got a lot of infamy from this for some reason. We could sway some countries here. Austria-Hungary could. Let's sway them. They love us. The Austria-Hungarian loves us, so we should use their help when we're fighting wars like this. And China is getting beaten up by Britain. Britain wants to export opium to them. Because the Chinese people loves opium. They have the Chinese people loves opium. But it's strange because the Russian people loves vodka, but not in this game apparently. So it's that's really strange. That is strange. Oh gosh. It's all mine. And here comes the electrical generation. This is like a weird one because in this game electricity is a local goods. In actuality it's both a local goods and not, because you can transfer electricity between states with electric poles, of course. So it would make a little bit more sense to have it like a semi local goods. Maybe it could cover the state it's being produced in and all around it. Maybe something like that would make more sense. And same with infrastructure, like if you could transportation, because often you don't go inside a state, you often go like between a state or something like that. But let's see what they cost to build. The power plant, they need engines. That's a little bit weird that they don't need coal, they need engines. That's weird. Pretty weird. So I'm just gonna go and like make like one power plant in like all states here, just so it gets going. Like some, it's not profitable yet, but sooner or later they will like demand it for heating, something like that. Is fine, I guess. And then I'm going to do the rest of the development stuff. Apparently we're needing some stuff here. these railways because we were starting to run out of infrastructure, and we're also running out of people in a lot of places. That's weird because when I played France, we used to had like such an abundance, but it was because we had more immigration policies. So I'm putting up the railways to the top. They're more important than the power plants. And then of course I need more motor industries. They will like support the power plants. They apparently need, maybe it's more like hydro power plants. They don't need coal, they need engines. But I think especially during this time coal was like the dominating. I could also send the ships here, like just to harass them. Let's follow the front here. Now we are about twice as many, and I guess we have better troops also. That's my guess, at least. Yeah, we are lacking a lot of this. It's because we went over the infamy limit. It's weird because it said that I should get like 27, but for some reason I got 38. But I see now it's because the math did not include Alexander Romanov, who has who is generating 25% more infamy. I think it's like that. But we need these provinces to feel safe. Like we needed these provinces here. Like we need like many provinces to feel safe. That's the Russian way. So this one is a strong technology. Let's look at the trade routes and the goods prices before we decide who should do this one. This is also requiring engines. Engines is extra important here. So let's see what is expensive. Opium is expensive, and glass and wheat. So if we have some opium plantation, it would make sense to give them the upgrade first. And yeah, we don't have any opium plantation inside our country. Most opium is grown here, maybe in Persia or so, and then exported to China. Let's see what coffee. Looks like coffee is quite expensive, so that would be fine. And also tobacco looks like that could be fine to increase the production method. Like that. What about cotton? Cotton is also fine. Dye. Yeah, that's also fine. Now the motor industries got really expensive, so I'm just gonna put them to the top. And we got oil in Surgut. We don't have so much technology yet that uses oil, but we can do that later. Now we still have a lot of gold resources. It looks like minus 600k, and then like I thought like the gold resources would run out, but we have huge gold resources still. Okay, so we have some kind of another front here. I got some front splitting going on. But it looks like the Chinese are collapsing. But they did not they did not become the Heavenly Kingdom. In My Game as France, they formed a nation called the Heavenly Kingdom. It was because Chinese man, he had a vision where Jesus came to him and told him that he was Jesus' brother and that he should unite and bring Christianity to China. And he succeeded, like in the first other universe where I played as the French Empire, but here he didn't succeed, and he didn't succeed in the obviously, like when he tried that in real life either. And some people says that he just made that up, that he was like the brother of Jesus, like because he lived 2,000 years ago. So some people here think he just made that up. It's hard to know really, but might be like that. So I guess I will need a lot more. No, it's not motor industries. That's actually steel that I'm having a bit of a shortage for. Looks like we have a nice amount of qualification. Everyone had qualification, and same for this one actually. So it's nice. So then we have something known as like what's called like an electricity shortage. Can happen in the States. Like people can use electricity for heating, I think. Let's look at the electricity market here. I know we can't see it here because it's a local goods. But if I start to implement production methods where other buildings use electricity, then often I have to subsidize the electricity. Otherwise, they might like get a local electricity shortage. I don't like those, the anti. I had like a possibility where I could like remove them from them, but I misclicked and I didn't reload. So because they are our friends. Well, who's Bruce Fisher? Oligarch. Yeah, let's. Oligarchy wouldn't be bad. Then we have more chances to like steal government money and give it to our friends. So oligarchy wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, so China is giving up soon. After the war, I will analyze the market to see what's needed. Like, I think if we look at the needs here, yeah, they are not requiring a lot of electricity yet, but they might like later. We have a lot of convoys, but we are lacking bureaucracy, so maybe it's time to increase the bureaucracy now. Let's do that. Something like that maybe. Nice. The school is increasing here to and this is very good because it allows two more education investments. Okay, so that's the last level 3 tech. So, and we're doing electrical capacitors. That's interesting. Then we can use electricity more. That means that it makes some sense to build even more electricity, because we will have a lot of production methods for it. But of course I'm going for malaria. It's time to scramble for Africa. Please get he can go home. Let's send soldiers to Africa. And I was supposed to look at the trading here and see if I could do something. This one is very... Yeah, I'm making a lot of money by exporting small arms here. Should really do it. Even if I'm lacking what's called bureaucracy. But I have such... I have this both free trade, and I have like this external trading policy, and like I have a lot of things that boost my my trade here. It's interesting, when I played as France, wine was very, very much in demand, but there has like been zero demand for wine here. I guess it's because the French has an affinity, like an obsession with wine, and Russia does not have it. Okay, so we are producing too much rubber. Let's go in and change some more tool workshops to use rubber then. Oh, and we have a surplus of iron. That's a little bit unusual for my playstyle. I used to be able to need like all iron I have, but of course Russia is a state with unlimited mining resources, so it's not like when I played France the last time. So this is fine for now, and let's see if we need to import something. It's always grain that needs to be imported, and I did build like 20 or 50 more farms, so it's not like I haven't completely neglected the grain industry. Yeah, of course, we got a lot more of radicals here after we conquered these Chinese provinces. Yeah, I should change these ones to that one. Can't do all because lacking rubber. Let's maybe do them some places here at least. I started to understand now which is like Russian cities, because I'm not from Russia, as you can hear, but still started to learn Russian city names. Maybe something like that could be good. And we have enough to make something more. I have too much of this actually. Still needing engines and grain. Maybe let's do some rural stuff. Yeah, but they're not like, maybe they're not even, maybe everyone is not even working at the farms. It can be like that. So let's go for these ones instead. these are being used if I need to expand the electricity industry and stuff like that. So it's you can never have too much machines. In those states where I'm like running out of people, I should start using this what's it called? I should start to like like increase labor saving technologies. So I don't know if like I know I saw Cola didn't have any like job seekers, so here I could, for example, put in like a steam donkey and something like that, maybe, if I have some railroad, and maybe I can't do much more there. Hotspot this one, no job seekers here either, so let's put in some labor saving stuff here. If I have railway, I don't have a railway, so let's not do that one then. Could be fine. What other places? Here is like no people at all. What other places needed? Let's maybe look at the unemployment, the population. Here, for example, there's like nothing here, but I don't have like any industries here either because there are so like few people here. I'm just like putting this in where it's where they're lacking where they're lacking workers. I feel like better to use sorry. Yeah, I don't have like energy to do everything, so let's do that maybe first. So yeah, look at the GDP. We are the richest country in the world now according to the GDP. Like Britain was like ahead of us for a long time. They have been playing good. Britain they are still ahead of the British Raj and King and United States and France and Austria. Question would be like, we're lacking authority. Maybe it's time to remove some taxes or something. Maybe. So just so I get like this school reform is important. It's very important. Love that school reform, so I can get qualifications to employ in all my factories. too much of this influence still. Okay. And they're still traveling. It's fine. What about our subjects? We had some problems with Muhammad. They're just decreasing very slowly. I would like to start like centralization here. Some of my vassals, they can't really do it yet. Whoa. What are they fighting for? British Senegal is being supported by Austria against the United Kingdom. That's a big fight. Okay, so a storm is approaching. The socialists are here. Hopefully we don't get into a world war, so it becomes like it was in real life, where during the World War the commies managed to make a revolution and take over the country. And I have a lot of radicals, but it's going the right. I think it's going the right way. And I'm being lucky here with the compulsory primary school. So I need to build a lot more bureaucracy so I can afford that school institution. Can I improve here? Yeah, I can do that, but I need more paper mills first, so let's do a drive with new paper mills here. Something like that. That's an outrage to put in to like a country like NAID to tell us what we should do. So I think we can soon pass the British Empire. They have a lot bigger navy. We have more ground troops. The size of the economy is about the same. They have more members. So yeah, and France also have a decent sized navy and military, so actually they have more than us. They're still doing fine. Hopefully this goes here, so we can do next law after this one. Ah, nice. Feels good to get rid of the child labor. So yeah, let's go for poor laws also. Once these paper mills are gone, it's time to upgrade the filing cabinets in the administrative offices to get enough bureaucracy to support the new school institutions. I don't remember how long I played France. Maybe it was to 1900 also. We have played half the game now, a little bit more than that, and we're doing good. I feel like my goal is usually to be like the number one great power. I'm just rank 2. Let's see the prestige here. It's quite good. Let's see if I click here. I can see that Britain has a bit more prestige than us. They're getting a lot of prestige from their Navy power projection. That's like important for the Britain also have a much better game. This game they were kind of getting screwed when I played France. They tried to attack us. I think they lost the British I think they lost what's called India. So they are doing a lot better now. They have a good standard of living. Good population also. Yeah, they have like they took provinces from China which was quite populous, and those are like moving to Britain because it's has a higher standard of living there. So standard of living wise, we're doing about the same as France, a little bit worse than United States and Great Britain, but we're doing about the same as our allies, the Austrian Hungarians. It's about the same as Spain. So to surpass Britain in prestige, I would need to increase the navies. So it's these ones are done, so it's time to change here. So we completed that one, that's good. And then I can start changing the institutions and improve the education system. And it's time to look at the market and maybe decide what is the next expansion I want to do. Or like our company is profitable. Yeah, it looks like that. That's good. So we could build grain, groceries, fish meat, maybe something like that. Try to improve the the food industry. So I'm just like doing some random clicking with this food industry. Like I kind of know how to optimize, but we are such a large nation now that I'm not really bothering with that. It's also now with like mappy transportation between state local prices, and my companies does not get a throughput bonus anymore. They did before, but they does not do that anymore. Only private companies does that, and I'm not like playing the privatization game, which I think is a strong strategy for in certain situations. So I'm just building things that are needed, and I hope that they will get like employed here. Like for example, grain will always be needed as we move peasants from subsistence farming into factory jobs. Then we need more mechanized grain production here, and that's what I'm trying to give the people. Also, a lot of food is good for the poorer people because they spend a larger amount of their wealth on food. Like for example, these ones should be here at the step here, because like this steppe is good for cattle, where they like the Cossacks they lived. So let's do that. That's fine. Consumption goods is good because it lowers like radicals and helps build more loyalists. I remember when the game started, we spent almost half the GDP on the military. Let's look what we're doing now. We have a national revenue of 1.33 million each week, and our military is 130, so we are only spending 10% of our GDP now on what is it called? Here was something here. Let's see what that was. Baltic Peasant Revolt. Let's mobilize and help them. I was talking so much, so so I didn't see that there was some kind of rebellion here. Okay, so we have a possibility to enact a labor law. This woman, Rosa Luxemburg, she wants regulatory bodies. Let's see what the people want here. They also want regulatory bodies. So let's go that. For the regulatory bodies. So that's good. And we did get this electrical capacitors. It does so that there is possible to use some more electricity. I'm not gonna do that one yet. It's a lot of micromanagement to fiddle with the electricity. Maybe after this drive is gone, maybe I will do like 5 electricity everywhere and just subsidize it and then activate that one. Because it's a lot of micromanagement to play the electricity game. One thing that I have been thinking about is that there is like because there is not like it would be kind of nice if this game built up until the world wars, like this game would build up until World War I and World War II and like that, but because the war system is not very good in this game, like it's just not so interesting. But I also like Hearts of Iron 4, so there is like would it be possible to play a World War I mod, like, and for example ending this campaign or the France campaign with playing a World War I mod, like, so we get the feeling of some real trench warfare. That could be like a good end to the series here. Okay, so I got the malaria prevention. That's important. Now it's time to scramble for Africa, of course. And what is good as the next one? This one gives that one is quite good. Central planning. We're going for elevators. That's also nice. Zeppelins is good. What about upgrading the navy, maybe? Yeah, let's upgrade 2 destroyers. Okay. I got the Volta. Yeah, this is the Scramble for Africa is joining. Russia's growing colonial empire in Africa, along with new means to prevent malaria, has made us a serious contender for colonial control of the continent. So, when I see this continent, I see raw, unworked material from which anything could be carved, but as often when working with rough materials, mishaps are inevitable. Some breaks, blood spilled, and Russia isn't so squeamish as to let a little bit of blood get in the way of ambition, are we? So even today, the France and the Russia is involved in like a new scramble for Africa. Russia with their Wagner mercenary forces is like fighting for influence in Africa, mainly fighting the French over the influence, because a lot of these countries are French colonies, and France tried to like, it was not like the British that just left all the colonies. Like they tried to influence and keep some kind of influence in those. So we unlocked bolt-action rifles as a production method in the arms industries. I remember that we have like a huge overproduction of guns already. So I kind of doubt that this one will be profitable, but we can see. Now it also needs oil, and I haven't started the oil industry yet. Something that I need to do is to build ports here to increase the speed of the colonies. Just gonna push them to the top. Well, I have queued up maybe a little bit too. Little bit too much here in the queue maybe, but let's go for that. What law? What is this? I'm electing the. Yeah, I'm enacting the poor laws. Yeah, that's good. That's what I want to do. When this is 25 or less, I want to look at the diplomatic scene here. I think once I improved the navy, that I could become the number one great power. That is like, that's kind of like a good place to a little bit of a good place to maybe stop the series. I doubt like anyone is like watching all the way like to this like levels episode like 25 maybe or something like that. I doubt there is any viewers left. Okay, so yeah, obviously like I don't want it in infamy for some colony stuff like that. Just not worth it. Okay, so they are petitioning us to pass poor laws. That's exactly what we're doing. That's like, that's very nice of them. Standard of living is going kind of fine. GDP is going up. These ones are going kind of fine also. Whereas the education investment is up. Better chances to increase the poor laws. That's nice. So I'm going to invade here. Yeah, what about the journal entries? Yeah, I can start to find us skyscraper sites. That's nice. I don't like this expedition. They used to go good for me, so I stopped doing them. The Great Game would also be kind of nice to win, but I don't like to fight Britain if I have to. Like, apparently, it would be good to subjugate Korea. I didn't know that. Also, it doesn't look like maybe it was a white peace between Britain and King, because I'm pretty sure Britain wanted to capture some more and they didn't. So that's interesting. Can I invite someone here? Let's see. Invite Norway. There's little chance. They're also having a civil war there. No.
Oh.
And we have that's good. And we completed the government petition. Let's look at the political way here. We have a contested government still. We have only the industrialists in the government, but they have quite a good clout. Almost 30% clout. Second most powerful is the church, then the petty bourgeoisie. The landowners are almost they are almost marginalized now. That's a bit sad. We spent like whole game to try to get rid of them, but they were good opponents. So is there anything that's unpopular? I can't see anything that's unpopular. So let's see if we can reform government and make it. Let's put them back in to get more legitimacy. And that's that. Elevators. They're quite good. Let's see if arcades is worthwhile. All these are strong moves, of course. Arcade machines is nice to have at the urban centers. Photography. That's good. That's nice. Yeah, we would need electricity to have our arcade machines, so I can't do that. Maybe if I start to like electrify, like a complete electrification of the country with subsidized power plant, then I can start to implement all those technologies. But I don't really have the energy right now to go for every single state and do some I do like that kind of micromanagement. We have enough construction for our investment pool. You see how it goes up and down. It's not like they are saving like 20 million pounds or so. Okay, we don't need that authority because we have made all our laws. All our laws is done, so let's just make some more places here. Like that maybe, I don't know. Oh. So all this country here should have like a highly educated workforce. Like the Russian people are very smart. They are like they were the best chess players, and they are like great at different kind of technology and writing, best art. Like many of my favorite writers are from Russia, and so they are very smart people. But unfortunately, because of their failed governments, they are held back to receive from achieving their potential. Nice. United States has formed a Washington Convention as a new power bloc. It's an ideological union, which I guess is because they want to spread democracy and freedom all over the world. ideological truth. Yeah, they are believing in, Americans believe in freedom and democracy. When this one has gone on 25, I'm going to look at the diplomatic situation. Oh, we have built everything we want here. So it's time to look at the markets. It's still Crane, that's expensive. But let's do. Let's start with the. Let's do one round of kind of mines, and then I'm going to get one round of mines, and then one round of steel, and then I'm going and one round of engines, and then it's mass electrification of the country that's coming up. Of course, with subsidized electricity for our people. So then it's time for steel. So maybe, and then motor industries. We have a lot of job seekers now. I guess it's because we have increased our standard of living, which has made people start to move to my provinces. Something that I'm just gonna build the power plants also. When I'm doing that, maybe it's just to go for some railways first, and then go for the power plants here. So that people can heat their home with power plants instead of using what's it called, like wood to use it. I'm doing it like everywhere just because I don't want to have to deal with the pop-ups that it's lacking. There is like a pop-up that says, like, because it's the local goods, that they don't have any electricity, and the factories can't work because of that. That's just a hassle. So I'm just doing like this. And of course then I forgot what I should check. Of course, maybe that will come back to me. When this one is going under 25, at least I will check the. It was something very important. Scary, I can't remember. Something I said I should just do it after I had done. After I built the power plants, I should do something really important. I forgot it already. Yeah, it was about. I remember it now. I was talking about immigration. That looks like we've got a lot of immigration here. Let's if we look at migration here. Yeah, it's a migration target, even this, and we got kind of good of, quite a lot of good migration here. Like some people, places are they leaving, but in a lot of places they're coming to us. It's they're going to England also in the USA, but it's nice that they're moving to Russia. It's like uncommon that anyone would like to move to Russia. And the second thing that I should talk about is this one. I have like 3 mandates, and like external trade is always good. Advanced research, it's kind of nice. This police coordination, like maybe this one is not like the most important anymore. Like it was important in the beginning because we had like problems with being very poor, but if like soon when there's more loyalists, then there is probably some other thing that could be better, like we could easily change the mandate to something that's better right now. For example, freedom of movement, like get more people through movement. I think that's kind of worth it, like to get more migrants here now, because we're doing so good. So we need that a bit better. It costs a lot of authority. So let's remove that one, and let's also maybe remove some of these. Maybe here, maybe something like that. So we lost some authority, but we will gain something else. Oh, it looks like it's time for war. They want us to transfer Denmark. Maybe maybe this could be a good time to end the episode, and we will think about if it's worth to like fight for Denmark. Who cares about Denmark? Like, it's also strange that they think that they can take us militarily. Let's look here. They have 247 army power projection, and they have 446 navy power projection, and we have we have same or even a little bit better than them. And we also have the we also have the Austrian allies, and also the transfer Denmark war goal would mean that they would need to occupy Denmark, but I could just park a lot of troops there, and I kind of doubt that they can naval invade Denmark if I have like 100 divisions there. So, but I will take a break here. It's a good place to take a break, and then next episode we fight US of A. I guess they want to bring, because they're an ideological union, they want to bring democracy and freedom to Denmark. We are autocrats here in Russia, of course. So, but see you next.